Leo, the second half of October 2025, the radiant lion of the zodiac. Born to shine, to lead, to inspire. But even the brightest stars go through seasons, times when light bends, and strength must rebuild from within. As the second half of October 2025 unfolds, the universe turns its focus directly toward you. The great planet Jupiter, bringer of growth, wisdom, and grace, has shifted powerfully into your house of fortune and community. This is not a small change, it's a cosmic declaration. Your path is about to open, but Jupiter doesn't act alone. Other celestial players, Venus, Mars, Mercury, and the shadow nodes, weave their own intricate melodies, creating moments of both brilliance and testing. This is the story of how Leo reclaims the throne, not by roaring louder, but by mastering the rhythm of light and shadow. Let's explore the 5 great transformations that await you in the second half of October. Event 1. Fortune through family, real estate, and loyal connections. Every Leo knows that true power doesn't stand alone. And in this cycle, your network, family, allies, and trusted partners become the golden bridge to success. Jupiter, exalted in your house of gains, blesses everything related to community, family wealth, and material growth. Expect fortune through those who already know your worth, relatives, close colleagues, or loyal clients. Someone may offer an opportunity that looks small at first, but unfolds into something far greater. Perhaps you've been considering a property deal, selling land, moving homes, or investing in a family business. These seeds now begin to bear fruit. Even a forgotten plan, an empty lot, a rental, a business on pause, can suddenly come alive again. For example, a Leo who helped maintain the family house may now find a buyer offering far more than expected. Or a Leo running a creative business may be approached by a friend's friend, a collaboration that expands income and visibility. This isn't luck, it's alignment. The people around you become channels through which Jupiter delivers blessings. But this fortune isn't purely financial. It's also emotional. Family bonds strengthen. Home feels more sacred. You might host a gathering or revisit your roots, realizing how much support has quietly surrounded you all along. If you felt alone, this is your reminder. You were never truly isolated. The universe was simply rearranging your tribe. Event 2. Emotional burdens and financial management challenges. Even as abundance approaches, there's a subtle tension. Venus, your planet of comfort and pleasure, turns weak in this phase, whispering a gentle warning. Be careful what you give away. You may notice money flowing quickly, in and out. Gifts, generosity, emotional spending, or helping loved ones might tug at your wallet. But more importantly, Venus in the state awakens emotional expenses. You might find yourself comforting others, solving their problems, giving time, energy, or advice until your own cup runs dry. Leo, your heart is your superpower, but even lions need rest. You can't save everyone. You can only guide them toward their own strength. For instance, a Leo parent might feel torn between caring for their children's dreams and maintaining their own. Or a Leo friend may constantly play therapist for everyone until one day exhaustion whispers, "Who's listening to me?" Venus asks you to realign your generosity with boundaries. Spend consciously, not just money, but attention. Unexpected costs might appear too. Travel, car repairs, health, or family needs. If you can, set aside a safety cushion now. It's not about fear, it's about wisdom. And remember, not all value comes in currency. Sometimes the richest thing you can offer is your presence and your patience with yourself. Event 3. A shift in belief, faith, and the quest for inner peace. This is one of the most profound transformations of the month. 2 celestial forces, Phracate, the spiritual shadow, and Uranus, the awakener, converge in your house of higher mind and belief. This pairing often sparks a spiritual earthquake. You might begin questioning what you once believed to be absolute truth. Old systems, religions, routines, or ideologies may suddenly feel too small for who you're becoming. It's not rebellion, it's revelation. You are being called to redefine your personal philosophy, to detach from rigid ideas, and instead experience truth firsthand. You may feel drawn to travel, not for leisure, but for reflection. Perhaps a quiet retreat, a mountain journey, a seaside meditation. Something inside you craves silence, nature, and a view of life from a higher altitude. Imagine a Leo executive, always in control, suddenly booking a solo trip, not for business, but to reconnect with purpose. Or a Leo artist feeling stuck, who finds inspiration again after visiting a spiritual site or reconnecting with their cultural roots. Fracate and Uranus together bring unexpected mentors or teachers, people who challenge your thinking, not by opposing you, but by expanding you. Let this phase be one of learning and unlearning. Don't fear change in faith or worldview. It's not a loss of identity, it's evolution. By month's end, your eyes will see further, your heart will judge softer, and your spirit will feel freer than before. Event 4: Responsibility, Power, and the Art of Crisis Management around October 26th. Mars, the planet of drive and determination, enters a stable and powerful position in your 8th house. This is the zone of transformation, control, and deep responsibility. It brings challenges, but it also awakens your leadership in times of uncertainty. You may find yourself handling complex issues, financial settlements, insurance, taxes, shared resources, or emotional crises. Others may come to you for help, guidance, or decisions. And Leo, you'll handle it like a seasoned king, calm, assertive, wise. This Mars energy gives you courage and composure under pressure. It turns confusion into clarity, chaos into structure. For example, a Leo manager might need to lead their team through sudden organizational changes, layoffs, restructuring, or crisis. Instead of panicking, they step forward, take control, and earn lifelong respect. Or a Leo in family matters might become the mediator, resolving disputes, ensuring fairness, protecting peace. Mars here makes you the anchor in a storm. But don't shoulder it all alone. True power includes delegation and trust. This phase is also perfect for ending old debts, financial or emotional. Pay them, clear them, forgive them. Because as you release the past, new power rushes in to fill the space. Event 5: Work confusion, restless mind, and the need to slow down as the month nears its end. Mercury, your planet of logic, communication, and planning, starts behaving erratically. It shifts signs twice, moving fast and unexpectedly. This creates mental fog and scheduling chaos. Plans may change suddenly, messages get lost, or decisions take longer than expected. It's not failure, it's friction, meant to slow you down long enough to reconsider your pace. Work might feel repetitive, projects looping, edits coming back, delays in approvals. That's okay. It's the universe asking, are you doing this because it's right, or because it's routine? Double-check documents, contracts, and online transactions. Avoid rushing big commitments. If something feels off, it probably is. Meanwhile, your body will signal the need for rest. Mercury's instability, combined with Venus's fatigue, can cause insomnia, stress, or eye strain. Balance your fire with calm. Take short digital breaks, eat light, and step outside for sunlight. Let your mind reset, because clarity always follows silence. Remember, Leo, you're ruled by the sun. Even the sun sets, not because it's weak, but to restore its glow. Closing reflections, the return of the golden lion. As October closes, your story reads like a quiet triumph. You've navigated change with grace, managed responsibility with wisdom, and rediscovered peace within motion. Let's look back at the 5 forces shaping you this month. 1. Jupiter's blessing, fortune through family, home, and the network that truly supports you. 2. Venus's test, emotional generosity that teaches you boundaries. 3. Fracate and Uranus's awakening, a transformation of belief and self-discovery. 4. Mars's empowerment, responsibility turning into leadership. 5. Mercury's chaos, confusion that leads you to pause, rest, and reset. Each event carries one message. This isn't about luck falling into your lap. It's about alignment meeting preparation. The universe is sculpting you, Leo, refining your courage into calm power. You are learning to lead not through force, but through presence. So when the noise of the world rises and others rush, pause, breathe, smile, because you've learned something they haven't yet. That peace is the loudest roar of all. By November, you stand renewed, wealthier in wisdom, grounded in grace, and ready for the next stage of your destiny. Your light is returning, Leo, not in flashes, but in golden permanence. This is your story, Leo, of faith restored, of fortune unfolding, and of a quiet roar that echoes through destiny itself.